Okay, so we are going to talk about 3 different categories in our review of the Sheraton Vistana Resort Villas in Orlando, Florida. And our 3 categories are going to be the room we stayed in itself, the resort amenities and things to do, and then we're going to also talk about its closeness to everything in Orlando, Florida, and outside of resort things. So, what did you think of the room?
I loved the room. I liked the spaciousness of it. Everything was laid out.
It had the awesome bathtub.
It did. It had a gigantic jacuzzi-style spa tub in there.
Yes.
Which was wonderful.
King-size bed in the main master bedroom. That was the life of luxury, I will say. I love that. I'll put a picture in. I made a giant bubble bath in the...
Lucky that thing didn't overflow.
It almost did. The bubbles had definitely... You will see. I will put it in there. It is awesome.
Yeah.
And that was not on purpose. The bubbles were, but I didn't realize I'd left the jets on. So when I came back, it was like, ta-da! But
bubbly.
Yes, that bath happened. Yes, I was a Disney princess in that moment. It was wonderful. So that was good. If you've seen the walkthrough, you've seen how the kitchen, it had literally everything we needed. So I would say the room was pretty good. There were a couple things. You said this about how it was. You could tell it was state of the art when.
Yes. So it did seem a little, I wouldn't say dated, but, you could tell that it had been, not a brand new room. It's not a brand new facility.
But you could tell they had done maintenance on it.
They had kept it up very well.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell, probably early 2000s, early 2000s, 2010-ish.
But yeah, they had kept it up. Oh, and to be noted, while we were there, we were in one of 2 buildings that were actually being renovated. So that might be updated or changed by now.
Yes. I mean, they are doing a lot of construction work there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of renovation. So I expect that the new room should be a bit better put together, a bit more up to date with stuff. A lot of something you could notice there. A lot of new hotel rooms, a lot of new resorts. You'll see USB charging ports in the wall. Those weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be more access to internet plugs, Ethernet, Wi-Fi. Now there was some Wi-Fi on the grounds.
Mm-hmm. But Wi-Fi was there.
Specifically set up for as much technology as we use today. So, but the room itself was fantastic. I liked that there was, plenty of room. The kitchen was great. You could cook full meals there.
It had everything you needed.
Plates, pots, pans, cooking utensils, glasses.
That was nice.
And the rooms were good. The rooms were good.
I mean,
Mattresses
it was actually comfortable, and I'm not comfortable most of the time sleeping in hotels because I want to be in my own bed.
Yeah.
But these were pretty comfortable mattresses, and there were a ton of pillows, which you don't always have. Sometimes you have to ask for, and there were extra blankets and everything too in the closets.
Extra sets of blankets and sheets and everything. Washer, dryer.
Oh, yeah. Washer and dryer.
I mean, and you got, you can put, saying 2 people per bed. You got 2 people in the master, 2 people on the pull-out, 2 people on each of the little beds.
The doubles.
In the second room.
Yeah, so it was an 8-people room.
8 people in there.
It says... On the actual website, it says sleeps 8. That was good.
Sleeps 8.
And maybe, I don't know if this goes in the room or resort amenities category, so it can be kind of like our transition. But they also had grills on the resort grounds where you could go, you could check out the tools. And we did that.
We did that. The tools. We rented the tools. We cooked some steaks there. Or was it burgers? Excuse me, burgers.
No, it was burgers. It was burgers, but it was good.
And it was fun. Just gas grills out there, so no charcoal, nothing. Just you turn it on, automatic timer for the gas. And, you can grill out with your family. Little seating areas out there. It was really nice. Lots of nice walkways. Very well maintained grounds.
Lots of pools.
And we'll get to that in just a second. So,
yeah. I was thinking about it because the grills were located near pools too. So
yes.
So it was good. There was what was it I was going to say? Oh, there was a market too, where you could. Well, that's what they called it, is the market.
Yes,
but
they had a little store,
it's,
little general store.
It's the gift shop, but it had food and different things like that. So even if you didn't come with your own groceries, if you wanted to buy, say, some frozen burgers or something, you could have. Now, we went to a grocery store outside of it to be more cost effective than buying it there, but in a pinch you could do it, and it was good. It was good. There was so much snacks.
It's got pretty much anything that
and
you
a
would
deli
need for a vacation. I mean, you go in there, you say, okay, I forgot shampoo. You can buy some shampoo.
Yeah, it's got all
I
that.
forgot flip-flops, or I don't have a swim trunk or something like that. You can go get that from there, you know, and it's also got a little deli in the back, so if you want to just have like a sandwich, they can cook a sandwich for you. And that's nice. And like she said, there are a lot of pools, and around the pools there are also nice hot tubs, there's on-site gyms, and lots of activities, lots of family-friendly activities.
Yeah, there was a weekly schedule with everything for the week, and some of it was more adult geared and some of it was more child friendly and family geared, so you could kind of pick and choose each day something.
All sorts of things, little arts and crafts things. They had a karaoke night. They had sort of reptiles exhibit. People came in. You could look at the little baby crocodile or alligator. Not alligators. It's Florida here, not Australia. Alligators. The wife's laughing at me. And you could do. They had on-site
s'mores.
S'mores.
S'mores was one of the options one night.
Yeah. They also have a little mini golf course on site, which we didn't do this time. I'd been there previously and done the mini golf course. It was actually a pretty decent little course.
That's okay.
It's something to do.
It's something to do. But so there's you could make a vacation of going. The point is, you could make a vacation
of just
going there and doing the stuff that's there if you wanted to.
And on the topic of vacation, its location was just right around the corner to downtown Disney. I mean, we did go to Disney Springs a couple times. We did Disney Springs. I mean, you get out on the main drag, you hang a right, you go down a block, and you're pretty much
in Orlando traffic, so it takes a little bit more time than your normal block. But it's really right there. If you could walk, you'd probably get there faster than driving. But
that's true.
But
that traffic, though.
Still, it was only 10-15 minutes, and he surprised me and took me to Universal too, and that was just a few minutes away. It was really...
It's a very good location for all of the attractions there.
Yeah, if you're coming with your own car...
It's a good location.
It was, and we were at... And keep in mind, we were down there just a few days after Christmas and during New Year's and all of that too, so it was definitely... There were a lot of people there, and we still made pretty decent time to wherever we went, and it was just good. And not to mention, it's close to there was a Walgreens one night. I don't remember why, but we stopped into the Walgreens for some reason,
and that was just outside the
and
front
that was
gates.
Right beside the front gate. So if you needed to get something and you're willing to risk driving in Orlando, that's his job. Everything's right there that you could possibly need. So, I mean, it's definitely worth it. I would love to go again.
Yeah.
I would love to go again. And we said that about how you could tell that it's not a brand new hotel. That's true. Would not stop me at all. There was nothing there that was so bad that it would keep me from going back. And everybody there who worked there who was pretty...
Very friendly. Yeah. Very helpful staff.
Especially at check-in. We got in there at night, and they were still
I mean, they were on it. They were hey guys, come on in. Let's get you taken care of.
It was nice.
Great experience.
It was nice. They have a mailbox at the front check-in area where you can send postcards to family. So, I mean, anything you could think of, they've pretty much got it covered. And if they didn't have it covered, they could tell you who to talk to. And they do they do package things with some of the different parks too?
Yes, they also have package deals for some of the parks, Disney and Orlando. So that's something to look into. So you might be able to get a little bit of a better deal. As I recall, it wasn't like crazy discount savings, but it knocked off a couple bucks here and there, which for a large family is worth it. Or if you're taking a bunch of people on a trip, is worth looking into. And they help you out at that. Right at the front desk, you can actually do some of that online with them.
And even if you don't do it when you check in, they will give you all the information you need to go back and do it later too. We left check-in with so many pieces of paper.
All the pamphlets,
everything.
all the
Well, because we had the resort map, the information schedule for the week.
You get a map. Trust me, you will need a map to navigate this place. It's huge.
Yes.
But it's worth going around, exploring.
It was fun to just walk around. Mm-hmm. Because even though, we could drive to the market, like we said, and it has restaurants. We didn't talk about the restaurants. It has restaurants on it, too. We did not keep to our categories at all.
Oh, no.
But we could just walk to them. Now, sometimes we chose to drive, but we could just walk to them. And it would be a nice little walk. Now, the restaurants, I don't have their names pulled up, so I don't remember what any of them are called. But the little tiki bar one with the pizza and the burgers and all that kind of regular stuff, I loved.
I think that was my favorite. I think that was my favorite.
I mean, it was nothing glamorous, but it was good and it was timely.
I mean, it's right there, poolside.
It was by us too, yeah.
Right by us, so that's one we ate at most.
Yeah.
Good food, quick service, very clean.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how they had, in the pool areas, because you had everything clustered together. You had the pool, you had the gym, you had the restaurant, you had your little tiki bars, and you had a little video game arcade.
Oh, I forgot the arcade. Yeah, there was the arcade. And you could
they had little towel
rent movies
pickups
too.
And drop-offs for towels at the poolside, which is very useful.
There was an escape room, right?
Yeah, they also had
there was an escape room right by the arcade near our pool.
DVD rental on site as well.
So lots of little stuff. Lots of stuff. There was one restaurant that I was not impressed with, and I don't remember what it's called. I will try to look that up when I do the editing. But it was just, we went there and stood waiting to be seated for such a long time, and no one ever came up to the little hostess area. And I don't think they were intentionally ignoring us. I think they didn't see us. It looked like, I don't know if it was understaffed because it was the holiday season.
It was, to be fair, wasn't that New Year's Eve?
Maybe. And here's the thing. It had a screen area separating from where you walk in to where people sit down and eat. So I think genuinely whoever was at the back doing the food and waiting on people didn't see us, but we got fed up, and I did, and we just left and ate something else or somewhere else. But
yeah, it's good place. I mean,
but
overall,
it was good. I'd still go back and eat there again on another day because I wanted to eat there. I was just in that already hungry, grumpy mood where I was like, no, I need food now.
And to be fair again about that restaurant, a lot of the other places, the market, the other little grills and stuff, they were, short-staffed as well, because I would guess they let some people off for the holidays.
I think it was a holiday
that's fine.
thing. Yeah.
And honestly, they're probably expecting with Disney around the corner, Universal around the corner, all the other fireworks displays going on, they probably weren't expecting big crowds to stay at the hotel.
And that's true. There weren't a lot of people actually eating anywhere there that night either. Because everybody was at whatever park to see the fireworks at New Year's Eve. So, we understand it.
And there were fireworks. Come midnight, it sounded like the whole city was exploding.
And I slept through it.
She slept through it. I woke her up at midnight. Okay, it's midnight. New Year's kiss. So, okay, back to bed. How are you sleeping through this? The room is shaking because of all this.
It was so peaceful. I told you it was comfortable mattress.
Oh man.
But
I wish I'd taken a video or a sound recording of what it sounded like with all the fireworks going off all at the same time. You were about to say
with me snoring.
Oh, I got a video of you snoring. It might be posted later.
Final takeaways.
Good place. Would love to go back. Definitely worth it. I want to see what the updated rooms look like. Definitely want to try that other restaurant when it's not the holidays. I love it. It's good place. Need to spend more time at the pools though.